This girl has recorded in competition clubhead speed of 127 miles per hour. A girl.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 127. So she's swinging as fast as Tiger Woods in his, when he was younger. Pretty crazy, huh? You'll see how the club comes into the ball the last 12 inches. Yet the ball goes straight. You see that? Now, look where the club is. You see how inside it is? If your angle of attack was 0 on the driver at the moment of the strike, yes, this would be the perfect arc. Okay. Now, we know that +5 upwards or even more. And I know a lot of long drivers that shoot for 7, 8, 9 degrees upwards. They get 4-inch tees. They tee it up very high. And their club is approaching from here. You see? Now, they're both the same path at the moment of strike. The club head in this photograph, we took a photograph of impact. The club head is moving at the 125 sign straight. But so is it here. See?
Okay, so the higher is still square.
It's still moving at that 125 sign. Okay, so what's the worst case scenario is you do this extra. All you're going to do is hit up on it more and still hit it straight. So it feels like you're here, but remember, let's take this to the extreme. What if, see how inside out that is? That's crazy, right? That's going to push, right? Surprise! You might need a 10-inch high tee, but right there, it's 0. The path is 0. So the ball would go straight, even though it feels like you're swinging upwards and way out to the right. So when you throw in the third dimension of attack angle and introduce an up strike, it brings the path back around again to 0. Now, even if you overdid that, you would bias yourself towards hitting a high draw a little bit from the inside. So if you can, like what you were doing earlier at the end of our first session, you were hitting drives that were starting at that palm tree and drawing off of it a little bit. Several of them you hit like that. And those were your longest ones. Because you were starting to do this, created beautiful data. You were hitting 4 and 5 degrees up on them. And the ball flight was so high, wasn't it? It was really high launch. No, that's what we want, right, but that's what we want. Your ball got up quick. But it was very low spin too. So when it came down, it also bounced forward 30 yards plus extra roll. Launching it high, hitting it solid, low spin. You're taking the club speed, 86 to 88, and you were turning it into the most possible distance. So in other words, no one could outdrive you in a contest where you not allowed to swing 90 miles per hour. That's illegal. You would have won the contest. 90 will consistently get you 250 or more. That's a game. That's a total game changer, huh?
Practice those
until it just becomes and become faster. So you've got to practice being fast, reckless, explosive, all those words. So let's go back and I'll hand you this one again. So the average golfer is losing 35 yards of distance efficiency. They're swinging faster than you, but only hitting the ball 35 yards less. That's what I mean about distance efficiency. Most people, 99 out of 100 golfers cannot drive a golf ball 250 out of 90 miles an hour. They don't hit it solid enough. Their driver doesn't fit them correctly. They don't hit up on the ball. They don't hit it high. They don't launch it high. They don't spin it low. There's something missing in that equation that makes them lose 35 yards on average. Tilt and turn a lot. More. Crazy, huh? Now get taller, taller, Yes. Okay, good. That's a wonderful shaped swing. Certainly was from the inside and upwards, and very shallow. Not over the top at all. Good tilt turn. Wow. Okay, tilt and turn a lot. Remember, you haven't overdone that. Now, feel like your backswing swooshes a little bit because you take it back yeah, that's fantastic, right. Rip it back and make it swoosh. Okay, there's 94, now beat 94. You gotta grunt at it a little bit. Turn right and tilt a lot. Good, more. Now, grunt at it, let's go. That's the idea, that's the attitude. One more, without hitting the ground. Back up, good, tilt turn tall, good. Rip it back, swoosh, swoosh. Excellent. You're still gonna jump up, you're just teaching yourself what it feels like. You're giving yourself permission to go deeper and deeper out of control. You haven't given yourself a full green light yet. You're slowly deciding, letting yourself go past the control point.
I see.
Okay, now while you're resting, I'll show you another video. So this guy, you can just see the intensity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like 150 plus miles an hour, right? Crazy. Crazy is a good word. You need more crazy.
Okay.
Grunt at it. Let's go. 96. Pretty close to your record. Back up. Yep, right there. Okay, tilt turn. Reckless. Ah! Aha!
Oh, that's
100. Now that's just the start.
Okay,
So now you can rest again and rest. I'm going to look up another one of my friends here. Her name is Kanani Lodge. Now, this girl has recorded in competition clubhead speed of 127 miles per hour. A girl.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 127. So she's swinging as fast as Tiger Woods in his, when he was younger. Pretty crazy, huh? You'll see how the club comes into the ball the last 12 inches. Yet the ball goes straight. You see that? Now, look where the club is. You see how inside it is? Look at that. See where it is?
Yeah. Maybe it's still like a here. Huh?
That's right. It looks like she's going to push it straight into the trees, huh? But then,
Yeah, it's kind of,
and the ball pretty much starts down the center of the fairway. Okay? So we must have a rightward swing plane and hit up on the ball to create a straight path, but now our optimal upstrike. Now, it's going to be so much easier when you feel like this, because this naturally makes you want to uppercut from the inside, as opposed to this. That's how you were before. So naturally, this will make you want to hit down and across. The two videos we looked at, we'd like to see the combination of her shape with his urgency, explosiveness, anger almost, right? Like when the martial artist is going to break the stones with his fist, right? Or the boards, goes, right? And goes through like six, karate chops through a whole bunch of boards, right? It's that, right? Okay. All right, you're going to use that approach, and we're going to see if we can get 101, 102, 110, 120. Good. Rip it back. Ah, new record. All right.